Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the Barroom Blitz.com here. Taped live in front of a beer drinking audience here at Casey's Place. We bring you rogue sports opinions in your sports world. We got me, Jim Casey, as your host tonight. I got Michael Patzik to the left. I got the Jokers over here on the right. I got Glenn, Kim Cheeks Keller getting ready. Almost on the eve of Wing Bowl.
Is that the noise I should make?
Yeah, you do that. And I got Dom Marama down here. I got the dead guy behind the camera. We're wearing some Phillies gear.
I need a bullhorn. I need a bullhorn.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Yeah, I got it at the Kmart for $1.
Rock Shock Jayhawks.
Well, that's at least a $3 hat.
Oh, it's a starter.
I dig it.
1912.
All right. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got the Super Bowl coming up this week. We got the Sixers are hot. Flyers coming off the All-Star break. We got the Pro Bowl.
And we had the worst weekend of television ever.
Yes. That's the worst Sunday afternoon for any sport, except for Notre Dame upsetting UConn in college. Oops.
Well, I think the most exciting thing was the Nadal, however the heck you say that other guy's name.
Djokovic, the Joker.
And when you go tennis, you know you're stretching. You know what I mean?
And it's 6 hours. Who the hell wants to watch it for 6 hours?
You don't. You just watch the last set if it's in the last set.
But that's still an endurance for an athlete. No, 6 hours.
No doubt.
The whole Australian Open was exciting.
Yeah. I watched a couple matches. What time was that at, though? It had to be like
middle
3 in the morning.
It starts at 3 in the morning and ended at 9, and they replayed it 3 times.
Yeah.
So they filled the whole docket.
That's an adventure.
Yeah. All right, well, let's talk Super Bowl. We got the New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick versus Tom Coughlin.
I can't believe the Giants are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it.
It's so depressing. It's not even
2-point spread, right? 2.5, 2, whichever way you're leaning.
It's a pick 'em. Pretty much.
The Patriots are going to crush them.
You think?
Crush them.
All right, well, let's start with the head coaches. Bill Belichick, Tom Coughlin.
Belichick.
Tom Coughlin's maybe he's in his head. He's already got him.
Belichick. He is going to be pissed. He remembers walking off that field
You know he's holding the grudge.
Well, here's the thing with Belichick. I mean, he is a defensive coordinator, right?
But now he's a points guy.
Now, how can they be a defensive coordinator of the worst defense ever?
Ever.
Come to the Super Bowl, it's bizarre. Well, it's got to be bugging the hell out of him.
He made a good point, though. He's like, it
does
does only come down to points. They give up a lot of yards, which is what the worst defense is judged by, but they're middle of the pack and giving up points. And Tom Brady scores a lot of points, equals 13-3.
Well, that's what I said. If you have a team that, say, gives up 18 points a game, but you're still scoring 28 points a game, you're winning the ball game.
You know, before their first playoff game, actually even after their first playoff game, which was against Denver, they had not beaten a team with a winning record all year.
Yeah.
How unbelievable is that?
Well, the weird thing, I mean, you want to get to it.
Baltimore was the first one they beat with a winning record.
They're in a
all year.
panic mode because you put Edelman in at defensive back. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, how's that?
I mean, they knew nobody could cover Bolden.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I mean, what's Victor Cruz going to do? And I tell you that Tyree, Hakeem
Nicks.
He's amazing.
He's a big, tall guy.
Well, Manningham's not a.
Cruz and
Mario Manningham's not a small receiver either.
All of a sudden,
their tight end's a decent size. I mean,
what is the over/under? I'd love to know that. It's got to be huge. Why is that?
It's 55.
55? Wow.
Let's see.
Now the Giants beat the Pats earlier this year, 20-24. I mean, doesn't that kind of go for the Giants?
Well, I said that you break down the quarterback.
Team?
You got Brady, you got Eli, but Eli's playing at the height of his game right now, and Brady's coming off a really bad game. But they won. You go Brady because he's won 4, or he's been in 4, won 3, and he's Tom Terrific, and he's perhaps one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time now. Whichever way you want to shuffle him. I'm not going to break down all that. You know what I mean? But he's up there. If he wins, he's Joe Montana. Then you have one argument: Joe Montana or him, because no one ever puts Terry Bradshaw in there. But Terry Bradshaw was a gamer. I like Terry Bradshaw.
He threw the ball 50 feet in the air and it landed.
They came down with
it. Swan, who's the biggest fraud receiver I ever seen in my life.
Maybe it's a Steeler thing because I don't
know. Sour grapes, little sour grapes.
Seriously, I don't want to get into it. The Steelers were the luckiest goddamn team in the world back then. They couldn't. They made a pact with the devil. I mean, Franco Harris and the Miracle, whatever the shit it was, bounces off everywhere, goes into his hands. But how how about the running backs? Do you think somebody's gonna? You think the Giants are gonna go out there and try to run the ball? Are they gonna bring Jacobs and what the hell?
Does Jacobs maybe with a week off that might help Jacobs because
the only
he had nothing left.
The Patriots.
I don't think he ran in the last game.
The way you beat the Patriots is to throw on them though, because the only strong point of their defense is Wilfork and then Mayo right behind them. Their two best players are lined up right there. You go through that middle, you have to get through their two best playmakers on defense. So you want to go this way, which means not a lot of Jacobs, a lot of Bradshaw.
Well, and if you,
I think what you do is if you can get in the lead, you use Jacobs in your second half just to run the clock. See if you can get 3-4 yards of pop.
I think
and grind him
Bradshaw's
out. Use him up because you know what you're doing after the season. We're cutting him loose. Frank, you heard that here. Just so you know.
Bradshaw's a warrior, though. That guy, he has fumbleitis sometimes, but man, that Bradshaw, he can't even walk right. He walks on the side of his feet.
I see a good game coming. I think there's
be a high score.
It's a good game that I don't think anyone really wants to watch except for New England.
No one in this area wants to watch.
Yeah. I don't even know the country.
They have that on 610 where no one there. They're going to boycott the Super Bowl. There's no way. And then if I turn on 610 on Monday afternoon and Anthony Gargano is talking the Super Bowl, I will drive down to the studio because I know where it is, Anthony, and I'm going to rip you out of that seat because you said you were not going to watch it.
You know they're going to watch it.
You have to watch it.
It's the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl. So, I don't care if you watch it for the commercials or whatever. It's the last game of the year.
Right.
We got 21 weeks in of football. It's over. You got to watch the last one, whether you like the teams or not.
Yep.
Well, it's kind of like the Pro Bowl. Probably no one really watched it. I bet you it was on a bunch of TVs.
That's all.
Pro Bowl was
unwatchable.
It was so highly rated yesterday. It was unbelievable.
Right, and who really watched it?
Because there was nothing else on.
You cannot
it's
be.
Disgusting.
It's the worst thing I've ever. It's like hike, hug.
They had the one where the guy touched the guy and he fell down.
Yeah.
The guy was running on the sidelines.
It was a hard hit.
And he jumped. He did a fake jump.
I can't.
They had McCoy walking through the middle of the line.
Why does the NFL do what the NHL does? And I'm not saying the NHL All-Star Game is nothing special, but why don't they have the quarterbacks throwing into tires, like an accuracy thing, or maybe the longest throw?
I thought they do the skill competition.
They don't do it. They used to do the quarterback thing.
Yeah, I used to love watching that.
Yeah, that would be cool. You know
I
what
would do something like 7-on-7. Or just do run and shoot,
flag.
just all two running backs and 4 wide receivers and a quarterback.
The flag football that they do, on the beach, the sand football that they do.
That can't do that.
That's more exciting than anything.
Yeah, but they can't do that
anymore.
That's over. Cause
Robert Edwards destroyed
he blew his knee out.
Rookie.
Well, since they're not really tackling, why not just make it flag football on the field?
That's what I'm saying. Make it a flag football or one-hand touch or something.
Yeah, throw some celebrities in
and
there
then have the linemen
that'd
on the
be cool.
sidelines doing powerlifting or something, or just do a total skills competition. Have every team have so many players has to go.
A combine.
Every team, put every team out there with 2 receivers,
or have a race. See the fastest guy.
Right, exactly. I would want to see
superstars.
Get them on the bikes.
Let them pick.
Get a bunch and
let them pick. Pick your team. Awesome.
Well, I said it. I think we can talk All-Star games and the beef section if we want, because I want to get back to the Super Bowl. So let's get back. Who do we like? I mean, let's break it down. I'm leaning towards the Giants. As much as everybody says.
As a better team or just a gut feeling?
Just a gut feeling, a hotter team going in.
Well, better defense, you think? Better defense?
I like their defense, and I really like the way Eli Manning played that last game.
I think Eli's going to
He's been playing well.
Eli's due for a couple interception game. He's due. He loves
but he just seems to be maturing every week.
Well,
dude,
doesn't make a
Eli
mistake.
Manning is, trust me, he's one of the best quarterbacks of the game right now, no doubt about it, but he's due. I have a feeling Devin McCourty.
You just want him to be due.
Yeah. No, I think he should. I respect what Eli did, but I think he's due. I will take Brady and his play calling and his on the line stuff before Eli. Even though Eli has been good, I will take Brady. I think Brady will find a way to win, just like he did the last game. He sucked the whole game last drive touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think he has 2 bad games in a row.
I would bet against that.
I bet he throws at least 4 or 5. Remember, the Giants' defense is no problem. Yeah, they've been playing well the last few weeks, but all season long, they've been just as bad as the Patriots. They do not have a very good defense. They've come on lately, but people have thrown the ball at the Giants
now, though.
Well, it's a 4-man rush.
No, they're not really that healthy.
Rush
Pierre Paul, Tuck.
Their
cornerbacks stink. Their cornerbacks stink.
If they got a blitz, there's going to be
Michael Bowie in the middle.
On Sundays, linebackers.
Their line is awesome.
All right, I'm going to take the Patriots now.
That was easy.
Listen,
I think it's a pick 'em. Turnovers is the key, right?
I am going all in.
Turnovers
on
and
the
special
Patriots.
teams.
I'm gonna bet the Patriots, just
How
like I
much?
bet the Generals when I
Thousands?
thought the Generals were due. The damn Globetrotters just never lose. I thought the Generals were due, man. I bet it all.
Washington General.
Oh my God! I almost dropped my beer. He had
That
me
was
baffled.
wrong.
I took all
First
my
of all,
investments out,
Patrick
bet the
talking,
Generals.
Patrick talking basketball should be outlawed. All right, give me a result. Give me a score and a result.
Score. Oof. I will go 32-28 Pats. It's going to be a close game.
I got it 45-32. Pats.
Yeah, Patrick.
Pats, Patriots, whatever the shit. I can't go against Brady. Even though
I got to go
tired of
31-21.
Okay.
Who?
Patrick. Oh, Patriots.
Said
Patrick.
you're gonna blow him out.
Keeping
And then
it
you
in
got a
suspense
31-20
here.
You got-
score.
you got-
This is
gotta
the
know I'm
game
going-
where the real Manning steps up. Eli goes down as a better
You know what? I am
quarterback
so
than
tired.
Peyton Manning.
I mean, I'm sorry to over talking, but if
It's
I was
fine.
him, I would be so tired of talking about Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously, I'm here. You want to talk about Peyton? Go call Peyton. Talk about my team.
35-31 New York Giants.
I think it's a good pick. You know,
Dougie's happy.
he was hit 20 times.
He's not
in
when
that
he hears
San
my pick
Francisco
because
game.
You
guys,
actually are going to root for the Giants now?
No, I want to root for.
He
I
just
root for a
thinks they're
game.
gonna
I
win.
like to watch a football game. And when it comes down to it, you got two good quarterbacks. You're gonna.
No.
You know,
You have to root against the Giants. It's
Nah.
a simple.
Oh,
Nah,
come on,
that's
stupid.
just-
You guys are insane.
I don't root for anybody. I don't
know
really
New York
like. I
fans,
can't
right?
stand
You know New York
Belichick.
fans.
I'm not a real.
Oh.
I'm not a Brady fan, but I'm a fan of like getting a chance to witness maybe one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
A lot of weapons.
You know,
on
it's
that
like when I
New
used to
England
watch Terry Bradshaw.
Welker is going. How big of a loss? We didn't talk about that. How big of a loss that maybe Gronkowski doesn't play?
He's gonna play.
I think so too. But will he being that heavy on a high ankle sprain?
Then Hernandez is going to come in and do
Dude,
just the same.
I know
Hernandez
Hernandez
is
is awesome too. I know it's
Don't
sick what
say
they
it.
do.
He's gonna
It's
say the
sick.
B word.
He only lines up as a tight end like 20% of the time. That's it. He's basically a big wide receiver.
And he lines in fullback a lot.
Yeah. And running back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy what they do. He runs.
All
the
right.
ball
Well,
around.
that's our Super Bowl review. Sorry, we're not in Indianapolis, but I think it's warmer here than it is out there.
Indianapolis.
What about
What
a dark horse?
sucky son.
Dark horse for the game, like a guy that you would have a big game that you wouldn't think. I'm gonna go Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead.
Woodhead.
Let me
Take a
see.
seat. He's gonna have a big game.
Manningham. I'll say Manningham
Mm.
because everyone's
That's
gonna
a good one.
concentrate on Cruz
Yep.
and
Knicks.
Here's a dark horse. Tom Brady, huh?
Tom Brady's backup
All right,
comes
well,
in.
it's about time I grab a Bud Light. We'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
Not.
Oh.
Who did that?
On the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder